Hello.
Hi guys.
Oh my god. It feels like it's been forever.
It's
Did
been
you miss
actually a long time. It's been too long time. Too
I
long.
know. Did you miss recording or like
I
everything
think I
podcast?
kind of did. And I guess the weekly or bi-weekly feedback from our listeners, not getting that as well. It almost felt like we took a break from family and we're just isolated from
I
everybody.
know. I feel like sometimes, like during my week, if something is happening, I'm like, geez, I should be saying these on the podcast. And I'm like, oh, I'm on your
Exactly.
break. So we miss you guys for the people that
For
miss us.
sure missed you
We
guys, for
missed you
sure.
guys. But absolutely did
So
miss you
happy to
guys.
be back.
I
So happy
know.
to be back. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hope you guys are going to like welcome us back with a lot of like showers of
Energy.
love,
Yes.
energy to be like, yes, we miss you, welcome back. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Even
it's
if you
so
didn't
so
miss
good
us, we
to
missed you, so
yes, and I really really hope that you guys missed us. I hope so. How have you been, Daniela?
oh my god. I've been okay. A lot has happened since we last, spoke. Let me put it that way. A lot has happened, but I've been all right. I look good. You see, I feel good. I
Oh
feel
my
great.
god, I thought I was the vain one.
How does me saying feeling good and looking great, how does that mean I'm vain? I don't even know guys, does anybody ever think that just because you compliment yourself, you're vain? Because I don't know what this girl on the other end is talking about.
No, because if it was me, she would have said, "Well, I'm vain." So
Oh,
I'm just like,
please.
hmm,
Oh, please. And I
okay,
mean, it's that time of the year. It's December. There's a lot of
I
like
know.
celebration, lights everywhere. It's such an exciting time, obviously. I think what I don't also like about the December is that it comes by really quickly and it goes by just as quickly for me. So it's like, I
Hmm.
remember when it was like New Year yesterday, and now it's the end
Honestly,
of the year
this
today.
year flew back. It just
Tell
flew
me
by
about it.
so quickly. I'm like, how are we in December? I remember last year's December very vividly.
Vividly, trust me, I do. I can't believe that it's been 1 year actually since we started this podcast
I
thing.
know. True. Ah, okay, that's true.
We ought to
Yeah.
have bought like a cake and we should have worn like a celebratory art or something. And honestly,
Hmm.
we ought to be celebrating this.
We do,
How do
but
we celebrate a milestone of 1 year? My
I
God.
see these are the issues. We like think maybe for me it actually didn't come to mind like at all. I'm not even gonna lie. But now that you're even speaking about the fact that we should do something celebratory, I'm like, the fact that we're in different places, I'm like, so that means we get two cakes. You
Even
have
if it's
yours.
a cupcake with a candle on it, that's all.
Okay,
Literally.
cupcake would be nice. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay, we should actually plan for something,
Mm-hmm.
with regards to that, absolutely.
Okay.
Um
But
I
what's been
know that
happening with you, though? See, actually, I didn't answer that question. She asked me what's been happening with me. Okay,
yeah.
since we last spoke or since we last recorded, ooh, long distance is no longer long distance, but we're not getting into that
Gay,
today.
gay, gay, gay.
we're
Ooh. But
we're not
you give
getting
us the
into
gist.
that.
You give
We're
us the
not
gist
getting.
on another episode
Yeah,
because
because guys, there's a lot to unpack in that episode, and it's not today. We're going to do that. But let me see. That has happened. I started learning to swim, guys.
and your
On my
is a
journey to
pro
learning
now.
to swim, well, twice I almost drowned,
Hey,
but we give
how come
God
I
all
didn't
the
hear this
glory.
gist?
We give God all the glory.
Okay, hallelujah, somebody. I
Um,
didn't hear this gist about our almost journey, so this is a shock to me.
I don't
Maybe
know
she
anybody
decided to
that
keep
actually
it.
learns to swim and doesn't almost drown. Like, I need
So
to find that person.
how do you then continue with knowing that, oh my god, I almost got
I guess
drowned?
you didn't realize that it's the fear. What happened with me is I had not been in the pool before I decided to learn how to swim. I think for about maybe 10 years. Like I'd not been in the pool for that long. So obviously I got in the first time in the
Hmm.
summer and I was so scared. Like literally, I was so scared. And it was just like trying to navigate what to do. First, you had to learn how to like float on the water. You have to learn how to breathe in the water. You have to learn how to stand in the water. You have to learn
Um,
how to like flick your legs and your arms. So there's a lot that is
hey.
happening. I think all the times, well, the two times that I almost drowned was because I was scared. And once I was able to let go of that fear, it became easier. I think the realization on the fact that your body will just help you stay afloat, and once you can stand, it's fine. It became easier. I'm not an
Hmm.
expert yet, but we're guessing
Are
there. At
you
least
sure?
I'm not.
Because you're speaking like a motivational speaker right now. And I'm like, are we still talking about
Guys,
swimming?
I'm taking swimming lessons. Sign up.
Already? I thought you just said that you're not an expert just yet.
Well, you know, I have something that others don't have, some
Oh
knowledge that
my
others don't
God.
have. That's adequate.
Well, it's good. Maybe when I start my own swimming lessons, I can
When
always like come and run to you. I mean, I told you that I tried to look for classes for the fall and there are no classes. Everything got filled up before I got a chance to look at it. So please, dear, don't give me that look. Would revisit this conversation sometime in spring.
okay, if you say so, if you say so. What else has been happening? I think besides like Christmas celebration and all of that.
I can't believe that you're just gonna skip on your trip. Like you won't say anything about the
How
trip.
could
I
I,
am like, me?
guys? How could I do that?
For me, that's one of the highlights of when we were away, like when the season was
True,
off. Because I'm like,
true. Guys, I
hmm,
went to Morocco. I went to Marrakesh. It
you
was
should be
so
thanking
much
me, or
fun. It
you should
was.
be thanking me because that's how she would have just not giving you this gist.
See
I want to
the
be seeing.
problem.
I
I
want to
don't
be
know
seeing
if.
thank you evergreen in the
Oh
comment
my
section as
god.
you are
Oh my
listening.
god. You
I
are so
want to be
dramatic.
seeing it. Yeah, thank you.
I don't know if anybody else experiences this where you plan for a trip so much, like you put everything in place, you go for that trip, and once it's over, your mind is on the next one. Like literally, that's
I,
what's happening with me right now.
I
Like,
mean, it's fair to say everybody is going to be like that.
yeah, I mean, some people, there may be people that just relieve the experience that they had for a little while before they get into planning mood for the next one. But literally, mine was so bad that I remember we're waiting to board the flight back from Marrakesh, and I was already checking like locations for the next one, checking like visa appointment. Is that bad? Is
Wow.
that bad? So-
Okay, okay. Maybe I would. I think for me, it would be after I get back home and reality sets in that oh more. I need to resume back to work. I need to start making money or
exactly.
whatnot. I need to do
No,
this. I
I
need
don't
to
wait though.
cook. Then I myself be like, oh, this is the ghetto. I just want to be sipping, drinks at the beach or at the pool.
Honestly, I think the beautiful thing for me about vacations like that is I try my best when I'm away to shut down and not have my
Which is
laptop with
good.
me because it gets distracting. Once there's that one email that you get that just messes up your energy, your mood, your
True.
everything. So I don't always want to be in that situation, even though my email is set up on my phone. um the fact that I just don't have the laptop with me is a way for me to like tell my mind and myself to relax and just take a break.
Ah.
Like you can always go back to whatever it is you were doing after. I mean, how long is vacation for really? You
Honestly,
know,
you're going to be back before you know it. And for some reason, I think
exactly.
when people are on vacation, I feel like the day moves by really
Because you're
quickly.
having fun and you have loads of
Oh
activities
God.
to do. So it just goes by like that.
Before you know it, you'll be like, it's time to go back. I just arrive.
I think for me that's actually why I create stories, and I'm glad for the option on Instagram that allows you to archive your story. Because there are days where I'm like bored, I
Yes.
just
You
go
can
back
go
and start
back and
to
just watch them.
relive those memories.
Oh my
So
god.
good.
Well,
But
the good
guys,
thing is you guys can see our faces now because I was just gonna say you guys need to see any last face, but yeah, you guys can actually see our faces now. So I don't know what that would feel like for you guys. Like let us know what you think about seeing
yeah,
our faces
yeah.
while we're talking.
You know,
Anyways.
I'm representing Team Natural here, guys.
Oh god. Okay, fine. I'm representing team
All the way,
makeup
guys. It's
on.
actually all the way, like from my head. This is actually my head, no wig,
Oh
guys.
please.
My
Oh
hair, all mine.
Wala for Uno get long
And
girl
this
at
is me.
this point.
I've after cutting it, so guys, I cut it like a little bit. So this is all mine. FI,
Jeez.
there's no makeup on my face, so fresh face popping. you
Whatever.
know. So
Whatever. I don't want to see any
team
comments like
natural,
evergreen.
yeah.
Why are you 18? I don't want to see it. Let's just leave
Please,
it.
I want to see guys that are for Team Natural. We need to actually put up a poll when this goes live. Team Natural or Team Makeup? Want to see? We need to take a vote. Let's know what we are
Okay.
doing.
We'll see. We'll see what comes out. When I hope we don't even forget to do the poll.
No,
But
no, no,
for things like this,
please.
I'm sure you will not forget. You will not forget. Is it not you again?
Not you just slightly dragging me right now on this
No,
episode.
for things like this, you absolutely not forget.
Wow, wow. Good to know.
Hmm.
But what's been happening with you?
A lot. A
Oh,
whole lot.
oh, tell us,
I
tell
mean,
us.
I know that before, as we were wrapping up the first season, I mentioned that we were moving and all of
Oh
that.
yeah, that's
So
true.
we
Mm-hmm.
did move. It was smooth for the most part, apart from the fact that we didn't have internet for
Oh
5 days.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
crazy, guys. Like I remember there were times in my head that I'm like, how did we even used to cope without like home
Internet.
Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
tracking it? Because I'm like everything revolves around the home internet. Like we couldn't play music, from our speaker because the speaker needed to be connected to Wi-Fi. We couldn't watch net. Jesus Christ, everything was revolving around um
Was
home
it the
internet.
period? Was it the period when WhatsApp was down for like I don't know how many hours? I
No, I don't think so.
I remember this happening. And I remember putting in I put a message in a group chat. So there's a group chat of myself, Evergreen, and another friend of ours. And
Mhm.
I remember saying I just want a day of no internet, like zero for 24 hours.
And this one was terrible. I
What
think
would
it
that
was.
feel like?
I don't even know. I think what made it more annoying was the fact that we now had our friends over. So our friends came the
Oh,
weekend that we moved. So we all were in the house and we
there was no
couldn't
internet.
internet. But the good thing with that though was we went out and we had absolute fun.
That's the
Um,
thing. It allows you to
so
have
it
that
was it was
human
good.
connection,
I
which
know.
it's
That
needed
was nice.
sometimes.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I remember even the morning that I was supposed to resume back to work, guys. I literally joined, work with my work phone internet. So I just hotspot that.
Yeah.
And, before the end of the day, they came to fix the internet. So that was fine. But yeah, so we did move. I remember that the moment we moved and that was off the list, the next thing that I was really like focusing on was Bay's birthday. And oh my god, I feel like him, Eniola and our other friend, they got tired of me because I was all over. I'm like, oh, this one, I need to do this one. Oh, I need to do that one. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, Jesus. Even my other friends here, I know Ogo at some point was just like, God, this birthday should just come and go. You
Tell
guys
me
need to see
about it.
Eniola's face right now because she's rolling her eyes. But anyways, I was really counting down to it. Even the birthday celebrant himself, I'm sure he couldn't wait for the birthday to just come and
I
go.
can imagine.
But I'm a lovey-dovey person. Plus, I love
We know.
birthdays.
We know.
So this
That's why
particular
I'm not even
birthday,
saying anything. Because guys, if you've been with us from season one, you know how this goes down. You should know already. So carry on, carry on.
ah, oh my god! I was counting out to the birthday. I couldn't wait, and this was a really special birthday, guys, because this was the first birthday we'll ever be celebrating together. His
Oh,
birthday in
that's
the same place,
true.
so it was extra special for me.
Mm.
So
For
I
you
was,
than him or for both of you? I'm
but for both
curious.
of us, but
Okay.
I'm the extra one.
Of course. No doubt.
So so I was really excited. I was, planning things, thinking, okay, do I do these? The good the truth is I had like a whole thing planned. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
surprise him. He has like this tradition of traveling around his birthday. Most times not
Mm-hmm.
on the birthday, but like after the birthday.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? And I could tell from how things were going that there was no sign that he was planning to go on
Planning
any
anything?
trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do that for him this birthday. So I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to book a trip.
Mm.
So I
Mm.
actually booked the trip and paid for the trip far back in
Oh,
July.
wow. FI,
Yeah.
my birthday is, you know when my birthday is next
Please,
year.
dear. Let's
Wow.
let's
Wow. Is this
if you need things,
wow.
speak to your sponsor. Speak to your
Wow,
sponsor.
my chest. That really, you know, went in deep. Jeez.
Speak to your sponsor, dear.
At least I know those that I can call on when things really gets, real.
Is this how we're going to be?
Yeah, this is how we are measuring it. This is how we are measuring it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. No problem. It's you that know.
But
Anyways,
hey, well done. And cheers to the women out there that are going all out for their men.
I know. And this
For
is
the men that are
really
deserving of it.
yes. Yes, absolutely.
Right.
That's
Okay.
it. Cause for me as well, it was more so like I was checking something off my list because he's a sweet person as well. Is
Oh,
surprised me multiple times, different scenarios and whatnot. So I definitely wanted to do something big for him. So
that's cute.
I've been like thinking about it like at from beginning of the year that I wanted the birthday to be special. So I
Mm-hmm.
booked and paid for the trip, like the most part of the trip from
Yeah.
like I think July. I had an idea of like what I wanted for dinner for on his birthday as well. So I feel like even those guys they would have been looking at me like, what's wrong with this lady? I
Yeah, she's
remember
so
calling
extra.
them in like August saying, "Oh, I wanted to make reservations for November because I tried on the website and I
You're kidding.
couldn't." And in my mind, I was like, "Okay, maybe if I call, I would work if I call."
Far in advance, the people plan for
I
their
don't
friends or
know,
their spouse's birthday thing. I really
but
want to know how far in advance do you guys plan? Because this one is just
maybe I'm extra. Maybe
oh,
I
I
am
mean,
extra.
we're not even guessing that. We know that you are, but we're trying to assess the level and the extent of your extraness. So, guys,
Maybe I am
please
extra.
let
You
us
get your
know how
answer.
far in advance you
Yeah,
plan.
you plan
Because
things for your
I'm
loved
also a
ones.
planner, but this one, mhm.
I mean, so I remember calling them and they were like, "I'm sorry, we're not taking reservations yet for November." And I'm like, "Okay,
I
fine."
mean,
So literally, like
shocking.
almost every 2 weeks, I go back to the website and confirm is there an option to book for November? Anyways, when the time opened up, I booked the reservation. So I was
Hallelujah,
excited that
someone.
okay, that was done. I booked for us to not sleep in the house on that day. So I booked an hotel so we that was closer to the restaurant and then we can just go to the airport from there. So he has done so many surprises that I have no idea of what was gonna happen.
I'm still always shocked about that with
I
you. I'm
so,
always shocked.
so
So, guys, here's the thing for me, right? Evergreen would have been surprised one time, and the next surprise would have a similar MO as the previous one. The
no,
third,
it's usually not exactly the same. Okay, so for instance, our honeymoon, I didn't know where we were going to. I knew that we're going to somewhere in Europe, but I don't know exactly where we were going to. So, did I have a Schengen visa? Yes, I had a Schengen visa. Where were we going to? I didn't know. So this was my time. This was my time to also pull the stone. So he also didn't know where we're going until we were almost at the airport.
okay, you can continue.
Oh,
I wouldn't
please.
even, but for me, it's like every time you are surprised. Okay, so I get some right, but for some other ones, I'm like, he's able to keep on putting on the surprises because you always get surprised. I don't know how to explain this. You are always surprised.
See, let's start from further. Maybe for things like that, I don't think deeply because I would be lying if I say I don't think too deep about things. I will be lying or like I don't overthink things. But I think for things I don't know. I like lovey dovey. I don't necessarily overthink things. If, for instance, I spoke to him, so the first time ever that he came to Canada, we didn't talk for I think was it 2 days or 3 days, like on the phone. So we didn't do video or whatnot. We were just chatting, and he had a gum inflammation thing. So why would I want to put him through
Okay.
having to talk or whatnot
All right, no
and
problem.
all of us. So they're just different. It happens in different scenarios. Don't mind Eniola. They're not exactly the same
You're quite
play.
similar, but it's okay. We'll move on from this. We'll move
At
on
first it's
from
like
this.
it's you that know. But
I
anyways,
honestly.
we traveled to Punta Cana
Woo!
and It was
excited.
really nice. It was like an all-inclusive resort. So
Resort.
I absolutely enjoyed it. Did I wish that it was longer? Absolutely. Like
I
I
imagine
remember on
that.
the day we were supposed to leave, I was low-key saying, Air Canada, this is when you should do what you do most,
Which is cancel the
which
flight.
is canceling flights. And I'm like, I am not even going to be mad if they
Oh
cancel this
shit,
flight.
Lord! Air Canada just collecting bullets from left,
I
right,
was
and
like, I
center for
won't even
no reason.
mind. I absolutely won't mind. Like I remember I was just telling Bay, I was like, you know what? I don't even. I don't. I didn't go with my work phone or my work laptop. So I was like, I would literally message my boss, my manager on LinkedIn to be like, hey, Air Canada canceled my flight, so I'm still in Punta Cana. I don't have my work laptop, so please check my task or my calendar and just help cancel or whatever. Like that was I was like, I have this all figured out. But I mean
Funny
Air
thing is that
Canada
I've never
didn't.
even flown Air Canada, right? But everyone that I know that has was always complaining about some cancellation and some cancellation. Y'all need to do better. If anyone that's listening to us works with Air Canada, you guys need to do better.
And if Air Canada decides that they want to sponsor us to prove that, they don't cancel flights, they are
My bags are
reliable and
packed.
whatnot, we're ready to go.
My
We're
bags are
absolutely
packed.
ready to go to anywhere.
My
Just putting
bags
it
are
out there.
packed. Trust
We
me,
don't
it
know
doesn't
who will
take me
be
long.
listening. Maybe somebody listening might be able to plug us in.
Right? I mean, why not? Why not?
Abi now. Anyway, so we had fun, absolutely
Oh,
had fun. Um, and just like Eniola, I remember when we go home, I was just like, geez, where's the next place? Like literally in my head, I was just like, we need to make more money because we need to travel again.
we actually need to travel. We need to go somewhere. I'm just all about going somewhere that I haven't been before, having those new
Yeah.
experiences, recording them so I can play them back. And then the one thing that works for me is when I have a trip that is upcoming, it just boosts my energy and gives me the extra
Morale.
motivation that I
Yeah.
need to get the work that I currently have going on at the moment. So it's always a nice thing, and traveling is
True.
always a good idea. It's
No, true, true.
always a good idea. So I'm curious to know the countries that people want to go in 2023. Now, list three places just top of your head that you would absolutely love to go in 2023.
Hmm. That's it. So let me ask a question of let's narrow it down. I can imagine you thinking in your mind like, why is she even overthinking this? So is he like from anywhere in the world or maybe somewhere in North
Anywhere,
America because it's
anywhere,
close?
anywhere, anywhere. Just
Ah,
three
okay.
places.
I won't mind going to Venice,
Oh, Venice is.
Santorini. You said three.
Yes, I said three.
And then let's choose something around North America. Um hmm, Aruba, just
Hmm.
because Bay mentioned Aruba to me. Yeah. So
Interesting. Okay, fair.
how about you?
Maldives is still top of my list. Because I just want to go, and I know that I'll probably do 0 to 1 activity there.
Activity for those
I'm
kind of
just going
trip.
there to eat, to sleep, look at nature,
And that's not
swim
bad.
maybe, and do it again. Just keep going like that for
Hmm.
however long. I just want to do that. I want to go to. I think I want when I go to Italy. I don't want to do one city,
That's
right?
the best. I wouldn't say to stay in one
Yeah.
city too.
So
Yeah.
for Italy, obviously Florence is top on my list. I
Oh,
obviously want to
okay.
do Venice as well.
You're
Um,
already mentioning. You said three. You've mentioned three. Accurate timekeeper.
wow, wow, fine, wow. Okay,
I'm just like,
good.
if we're doing that, I have more options that I would have said too, but I stuck to three. So
Okay, fine.
yeah,
You won this one.
thank
Jeez.
you, dear.
Wow, so vile and
At
evil.
this moment, guys, you should drop in the comment section the places you would love to visit in
Yes, please.
2023
Yes,
as
please.
well.
Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh,
On,
yeah.
on
But,
the topic
uh,
of trip, our girls trip, is it still happening?
um,
Hmm. That's all
I
I'm
really
going to
don't know
drop
what to
to that.
say. Honestly,
Hmm.
this is one of
That's
those
all I
things
have.
where we plan today, we'll plan a city, and then something happens. Plus, guys, Guys that are listening to us,
Hmm.
that are holders of that passport that is color green, it's not been easy. People, it's not been easy.
Honestly, no.
The insults from those guys at every immigration point, every time you consider going for visa application, it's not even now that one. Before we all knew the countries that we could just likely go to as per
Now
visa
those
on
countries
arrival,
safe.
e-visa.
They're just in.
It's tough, guys. It's
No,
really
no,
tough.
no, no. Having a green
Traveling is
passport
tough.
is not good. It's not helpful for people
Guys,
that
no, no,
want
no.
to
Do you
travel.
know how bad it is, mine? Let me tell you how bad mine is. So I have a
Okay.
trip coming on to Belfast. This, I think, in this episode may have gone live while I mean, not Belfast, sorry, Budapest. I was in
I'm
Belfast last year.
actually rolling my eyes
Budapest
because I'm like, you guys went to Belfast last year.
is both BBs. I keep mixing them up always, but
They're
Budapest, right?
separate countries. They're separate
Geez,
countries,
okay.
Joe.
I do not make mistakes. I just made a mistake.
If I don't get on your nerves, what kind of friend am I?
But this trip to Budapest, right? And we're just gonna be there for a few days. Would you believe, people of God?
And I was actually
Would
very
you
angry because I know
believe
where this gist
that
is going.
they do not? You know how bad it is that I went all the way to London for this visa application and visa appointment, and these guys give me the exact date, not 1 day extra,
Extra.
not
Why?
1 day
What do you
extra.
need the extra day for? Just be praying that nothing happens to your
It's
flight because
insult. It's
they
still
are
finished
like,
as cousin.
get
It's
the
still
hell out
finished.
of this place.
You get. Imagine, like, just to make allowance for unforeseen
Just in case.
circumstances. You
Mm,
know,
nothing like
like,
that here.
you know that if you give me 1 day before and 1 day after, literally, there's only so little I can do with it. But you've given allowance as per you are considerate. It's still finished as cousin. This thing still finished.
Ah, oh my
And I
god.
know that my status will change soon.
Hey,
My
amen. No.
status will change soon.
How soon is this soon? Because soon is very
It's okay.
relative.
Soon. Leave it. Whenever
Indonesia
the
is
soon
really
is.
angry. Okay,
But
fine.
it's really hurtful. And I know that I'm not the only one in this situation. I know
I
that I'm not the
know.
one. I'm sure that many of our listeners that were planning for 2023 and the number of places that we want to go to. I know that at the back of your mind, you're thinking of the stress that you have to go to. The fact that this
Yeah.
many countries are removing us from their list like we're not worthy. And I
Ha.
know that God is going to change our situation soon.
Hey, what God cannot do does not exist.
It
So it does
doesn't.
not exist.
It doesn't. That's my
Let's stay
pain
hopeful,
point.
guys. Let's stay
Okay.
hopeful because what this green passport is doing to us. Did you even hear about like the whatever saga it is with the UAE now, where Nigerians are not even? I said Dubai. That is like
What of
Nigerians'
Turkey?
favorite.
What of Turkey?
Nigerians that live in Nigeria, that's their favorite travel destination. Now people cannot even go to Dubai again, spend
It's
their
bad.
money.
It's really bad, honestly,
It is
guys.
bad.
We need to do better.
No, it's bad.
Everybody
We
needs
actually
to do
even
better.
have friends who are getting married in Dubai. Like they live in Dubai, and
Yeah.
their wedding is supposed to be this month in Dubai, and they've had to move the wedding to another location
Oh, are
because
you
friends
serious?
and family from
Oh shoot, that sucks.
are not able to come in. So what's the point?
That sucks. That sucks. And Dubai is so pretty. I mean, I don't feel bad because I've been, and I'm
Oh,
all about going to
please.
places that I haven't. Do you get?
I
That's
mean,
what I'm focused on.
fair. But yes, I've been to Dubai myself, but I wouldn't actually mind visiting again because I just feel like I don't think. I mean, that I feel the same way about the other places I've been to. Actually, like I don't think you can go everywhere.
Yeah, but I'd rather go somewhere else. So, for example, I'd rather go to countries that will give me the same vibe as UAE, but not. So, for example, I'd rather go to like a Saudi as opposed to Dubai or
Okay.
to UAE. Anyways,
Saudi Sha,
do
why
you
didn't you want
see?
to do? Maybe Qatar.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Yeah, plus Saudi is opening up to tourists, right now. So they just started opening up to
Yeah,
tourists, and
like you
they've
just
done
want
a
the
lot of
World Cup that is
developments.
influencing.
Plus, I have a friend that is, a citizen that'll probably host me. So
Oh,
why
well, that's
not?
exactly why you should have put that at the beginning to say, well, I
Does it
have a
matter?
friend who is a
Does it
citizen.
matter?
It
Does it really
matters
matter?
because it now makes sense why you just mentioned Saudi randomly. Okay, fine.
But yeah, I
Cool.
mean, I would rather go see. Plus, we had initially planned for our honeymoon to go on a cruise of the
Oh
Middle East.
yeah, I
So
remember, but
yeah,
then COVID happened.
yeah, COVID happened, and now this is not just a list of things I want to do anytime soon. Maybe in the near future,
I
but not
do,
anytime
I do
soon.
want to do a cruise too. It would be
We
nice.
could totally do one.
Oh, so like couples
Oh,
or
jeez,
just
I
me
meant
and
you
you?
and I.
Ugh. Oh, you can see, okay, not that you guys need to see. You guys are going to see Anola's face. Like she's like, "Hello, does everything have to revolve around couple?
Yes.
Like, can't you
Oh,
just?"
guys, I have to bring this in. So, FYI,
God,
right? How much of a lover girl my friend is. I have to
oh
tell these guys.
jeez, oh
So,
my god.
when Evergreen got engaged, right? She had technically 6 months to plan our wedding. So now we got into like planning mode straight. We're calling everybody. She was in Canada. The wedding was supposed to be in Nigeria and all of that. So we got, straight into it, things like
Hmm.
that. So now when it was like October, November, FI, she got married in December. Next thing I just noticed, I was sending something to my friend on Instagram. She said, "Oh, let me check on my husband."
Okay, so
Did
I
I tell you
feel
that this is not
from
this
what
is
she's
before this
saying,
is before
from
she
what
got
she's
married
saying,
though?
okay,
This is before she
apparently
got married though.
I am that
And
annoying friend that is any small thing. She's like,
my
oh,
husband,
oh,
before she got married, my husband, this, am I missing something? Did you people already get married somewhere that, my husband
jeez.
this, my husband that, oh, let me check on my
There was
husband.
no
I don't know
point
what my
still
husband is
saying
saying.
fiance anymore if it was just like
It
one,
really
two
took me by
months left.
surprise though, because it was just so I'm like, my husband this, my husband that. Oh yeah, let me check
I
on my
was
husband.
getting into the mix. Like I was trying to prepare ahead and get used to
She's that
saying
person.
that.
So if any of you
Ah,
are
God.
really dealing with that one friend that's nearly got married, I sympathize with you. I trust me, I was not that person. I was
But
not.
I feel
But if
like
you're
I've
dealing with
changed till
yeah,
like
you
as of
have
now.
your
Exactly. So
you've calmed down now. You've actually because
yeah.
that period. I remember reporting you to. I reported you to the rest. I did. I actually did.
I
Because I'm like, I don't
mean,
know what's happening.
okay, with my full chest, guys, I was like, if you have any
Yeah.
friend that is like
Yes.
that, I was that friend.
Yes. And I sympathize with you of those of you that are
I
going
know,
through it.
even my friends
Time,
here too in
time, time
Canada
will heal
were
everything.
literally saying the same thing too, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Immediately after I got back and like to Canada, because the my geez, Babe used to live in Dubai at the time, so that the proposal happened in Dubai. So by the time I got back to Canada, it has changed from my boyfriend said it was DJ. My fiance, like I remember my
Did you ever even
housemate
say
at the
fiance? I
time.
think he just switched from boyfriend to husband.
No, I
I
think I
don't
said
even think there was
fiance
a
for a
fiance
little
period.
bit. I think
I
I
don't.
did. I
Mm,
think
I
how
don't
did we
remember
move?
that.
No, I think I did. I did. But I remember their face too, like, now wow.
Yes,
Just
you are
now
not
now.
asking us why we all left you after we got married. So that let's
Just
not be
because
that
it
we're the
was the
ones
worst.
this
These
before.
people abandoned me. It felt like I didn't have friends. And it was like
You
they
already
all
told us
ganged
that
up.
you wanted your husband this, your husband that, your husband
Excuse
this, your
me.
husband that, your husband.
Uh,
Voila, for
please.
when not get married.
It was so annoying. Like all my friends, like it wasn't just maybe anyone. Like, everybody just left me. And I remember at the because I mean, we
Shocking.
went for honeymoon, and then after honeymoon, I remember I was in Dubai for a little bit, and I was just like, but wait, I actually have friends now. Why did they all just leave me? They're not messaging me, no call,
What did
no
you
voice, no
expect?
what, no. I remember saying it to all of them. I'm like, now wow, small get married now. I got married, and you people just left me. It's like you people have opened a separate group chat. All my friends, even though like not all of my friends know each other, but it looked like they all spoke. They had like a Zoom meeting. They had
Mm,
an agenda, and they were like,
I
the
can
agenda is
imagine.
all, Operation Let's Leave Evergreen on our own. But I mean, it's fine. I feel like
But on this
I don't
marriage,
do
I
that
mean, on
now.
this, no, yeah, you've calmed down. The rush, is gone away from your body. So we thank God for growth. On this
Whatever.
topic of marriage, it's like 3 years when this episode goes out.
I know.
Yippee!
Jeez, like I feel like he went by so far. Like I remember speaking with my sisters, I think maybe 2 weeks ago, or maybe even last weekend. And I remember one of them was like, "Ha." Evergreen, for you, for you. You people's marriage is going to be 3 years,
I
like
know.
this month. You people are becoming like OGs in this
I
marriage thing. And I'm
know.
like, wow, I swear I can't believe that it's almost 3 years. As of when this
Yeah.
episode is going out, it would be 3 years.
I can
But I
imagine
don't
being with someone
know.
for that long. Like, literally, my parents' 40th wedding anniversary is this month as well. 40.
What? Jesus
And I
Christ.
just thought being with one person for
For
40
that
years,
long.
that's wild. That is wild.
Oh my god. And
40.
I don't know. 40 is quite a long time. It's
It's
quite
a
a long
super
time. In
long
fact,
time.
let's do some drum roll for, Adiban. Jesus Christ. I can imagine you're not laughing at me. She's actually laughing at me right now. Like I just
That's
mentioned
the
Bay's name.
obsession with our husband. She's
I
upstairs.
was going to say Mr. and Mrs. Ajibol. I mentioned. Oh God. Anyways, okay, let's give a drum roll for Mr. and Mrs. Ajibola. Yay! I got it right now. We need to actually
Ah.
speak to my husband. We need to speak to him. Looks like there's a jazz that he did because I don't get it.
I'm interested to know as well. I'm interested because the evolution of things would quite.
No, but I've always been a lovey-dovey person. You know this.
Guys, so this is what, for those that feel like your friend is going through something or they're in that relationship that they shouldn't be in, but and you know that if you tell them they won't listen,
No, but this
or the
goes
ones
both
that
ways. Both ways for like in terms of me and you.
I don't know that it goes both ways. I don't think it goes both ways.
Oh
I
my
disagree
god.
that it goes. I fully, with my chest, disagree that it goes both ways. I disagree.
Okay,
I don't
we
even know
should
what
not
you're
be
talking about.
opening our laundry, our
Open it,
dirty.
open it. Mine is very clean. There's no dirt there. There's
Okay,
no dirt there.
fine.
So
Finish what you were saying. Finish, oh, finish.
for those of you that have friends that they're with this person and they'll come to report you that this guy does this thing or this girl does this thing, and they go back to that person, and then you know fully well that you can't talk to them when they're in that period, when they're going through that. Yeah, this is my friend.
You have to wait for the
See,
casala to burst and now be like, "Bele dear."
that's it.
You can't even say I told you so because you couldn't even say it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay,
You
fine.
like this. My friend is like, obviously, I think it also is an extension of the fact that you have a very big heart and you're very kind to those that are around you. Don't let your head swell or burst. But
My
the
head is
truth is
actually
that,
swelling because I don't
oh,
hear these every time. I
oh my
mean,
God, what do you mean? God, that's a
Eniola,
lie.
no,
What do
Eniola
you
makes
mean?
an effort. She makes an
Oh,
effort to appreciate
thank you.
me
Give
and
me
our
my
friendship.
flowers.
I'm giving you your flowers, and she does like and sometimes when she sends those messages, I'm like, what happened? Like at the back of my mind, I'm like, what even happened? Because she's a good writer, so she puts words together, and they're usually very sweet and whatnot. But I don't hear it every day.
Whatever. Anyways, so I think it's an exception in the fact that you're very kind, you're a very sweet person. Once Evergreen is in your corner, she will fight your fight to the very end.
Honestly,
By extension, everyone that is close to you. So I
yeah.
think that's why you're fully invested. Like when Evergreen is in love with someone, she's fully immersed in that person's being and their existence
I see
and the
no wrong.
essence of everything that they are. She's like she embodies, she takes it on fully. Like she it's just like I don't know how to put it. Like both of them just in a way become one, literally become one. That's what it is. So you know that you can't be telling her those about this person. She will not hear it.
Like
Neither can
it's
she
not even
understand
entering.
it.
It's not entering my
It's
head
not.
at
You
all.
are just saying one thing, it's coming out of the other, and she will fight that person's fight to the very end.
Yeah,
So I
that
guess
sounds like
that's
me.
yeah. Yeah. That's not to say I'm not a kind person, but we're just different like that.
We're different. Like there are definitely things that if any other does, I'm going to be like, that is not you. Please call me on video call right now. It actually reminded me of like the I think you went, it was around this time last year. I think that you went out.
Yeah.
You went out and I think you drank and you messaged me.
Oh, what happened? What
I
event
can't
was
remember
that?
exactly what happened, but I remember you
And
mentioned
you
I'm
were
like
shocked.
I was like,
You were
eh?
you were so shocked.
I was like,
Like
eh? If not that she was with people, I think I must have even said, "Let me call you. Let me call you." And
Yeah, and I
I
said I
got to
was
say,
with
"No, no,
people.
no, you are with
Yeah,
people."
yeah.
That's going. That's me. Like if anything, if there's one outlier in her behavior, I'm going to be like, eh.
Wow, now she making me look so predictable, guys. Oh my
No,
god.
but that's the beauty. We've been friends for for quite some time too. So I think
Yeah, true.
to a great extent we know each other. And
Mm-hmm.
truthfully, I don't think we've had like major fights actually.
Yeah, but you've lashed out at me once or twice.
Really?
Yes, you have, and for I don't want to say it's for a good cause, but I remember this one time.
I swear I have no memory of
This is the
this.
only one that I actually remember. So, guys, that day I was having a really terrible day at work. So I used to have this supervisor that he's one of those people that don't. Let me. I don't like to call people out, but the people that don't really know the work, and so because of that, when they give you a task and then you do the task and you give it to them and you're supposed to present it on behalf of the team, for example, they don't do a good job. And so it looks bad on everyone on the team. So I think it was one of those situations where those of us on the team had done something and this person had gone to present it, they didn't do a good job. So it came back, it blew back on all of us badly. And we're all just
Right.
like trying to deal with it. And it was a thank God it's Friday event at work.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
supposed to go out to some place. I don't think it was a club, it was like a lounge thing. And
Hmm.
Evergreen had come to me earlier to say that, oh, we're going to go together. We're going to go on the staff bus, I believe, but that she's going to come to me and then we're going to go together
Oh,
and
best
go
believe. I don't
from
know if we've
them.
ever mentioned it on the podcast before that we used to work in the same company together
I
back in
think we have.
Nigeria.
That would be weird
We
that we
have.
haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just putting it there, and maybe for the people listening for the first
Sure,
time too.
sure. And so we're all like those of us on the team, we're all dealing with what was happening. So people were, people's what's called tempers were high, people were angry, saying stuff. So I was angry, I was in a mood. So she came to meet me, everyone came to meet me and was like, so what time are we leaving? I just lashed at that. She just changed her face. I'm like,
I'm not
yeah, I
kidding.
fucked up.
I
I fucked up.
actually can't remember this.
I fucked
And
up.
truthfully, I don't remember. Like, I think it's not a good thing, but my family like picks on me, especially on this particular thing where
Yeah.
I don't remember things like everything. Like, my mom could be saying, "Oh, do you remember?" I am literally in the same sentence. She's like, "I'm sure you don't remember." So, like, this instance, I act like I have zero memory of this happening.
So you just changed your face. You didn't say anything. You just left, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay, that was bad." So you left. Obviously, you left without me, and then we didn't meet up at the event. And then me, I was like, when you fucked up, and you don't want to own up to the fact that you've actually fucked up. So
We'll
me, I
never
was just,
fuck up, hands in the air. This is
you
where I was supposed
get.
to put that inserted.
I So I was just standing with my other guys, like just other random people that I would normally not talk to because I'm like, do I want to
I'd
be the
rather
good person?
not
Like,
even have this
you get, I'm
conversation.
gonna apologize. Like, just admitting that you were wrong. Sometimes it's painful. So
Oh my god.
I thought, wow, you kept looking at my direction. I think you were looking at me like, you're not gonna, are you going to come or not? Like, what's this behavior? So you kept looking at, then you not
Especially
came to
because
me.
for my friend that I know, she's not, she's a friendly person, but she won't be in like a social event and be with people she's not very comfortable with.
True that, true
So
that.
if she would, again, I can't remember this, but I get why I was looking at her because I'm like, I'm sure you're uncomfortable in that place, but you want to stay there. Be continue.
So you now looked at me, you now came to me and I said, what, like you just said your piece. That was wrong. You were just talking. I was just like, yeah, no.
Wow.
Like you were just going on. I was just like, now you fuck up. Just stay there and take it with your full chest. Literally.
Wow. I wish I could remember this. I actually can't. Oh, and it's paining me that I can't remember.
I remember vividly. I was like, oh, sorry. Obviously, it ended now. Everybody moved on. But I remember that, like, your face just. Me, I knew that it was coming down. I knew that I was going to get it back at some point.
Do you
But
know this thing that you just said? Yeah, actually, because I know that Bear has mentioned it before that if I'm upset about something, my first default is I just don't talk. Like,
yeah.
I'm just quiet for. a
Mm.
while
True.
till whenever. Like I might just be. I'm. It tries to make my weird face when I'm angry. Like I do. I don't know whatever that is. But when you said that, I actually walked away. It actually clicked. I'm like, maybe this is like this actually is true that I actually would most
Yeah.
times just walk away and not see anything first
Uh-huh.
till later on. But I
Yeah.
wish I remembered. But I don't really, other than that, do you remember like maybe
I
this
don't
is
remember
me?
any.
Exactly.
No.
I don't think
Yeah.
we've had like any like big fallout or
Yeah.
whatnot.
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
yeah, I don't think so
Yeah.
either. But
Even though, even when you are being extra with all of your lovey dovey things and all
I
of
swear, you guys, I see my closest friends, you guys, let me give you put your flowers right now. You guys are the best because I know that I can be very extra.
thank you,
I know
thank
that
you.
I'm very extra. And I remember, I think I even, after the birthday celebration, after Babe's birthday was gone, I think I remember putting on the group chats too, like the group chat we have, myself, you,
Yeah,
and our
true,
friend. And then I
true.
was like, I know that I'm very extra and you guys all indulge me.
We do. We
So
don't
I'm
have a
grateful for
choice.
that. I don't know how, like, who else am I supposed to be doing all this extra, especially if it's
Fair.
something that I can't be extra to be about. Like, okay, it was his birthday surprise. How will I be telling him, oh, I'm thinking to do this? What do you guys think?
But
Up to like,
it's actually a good thing because I think in terms of balancing out, because for me, I remember my birthday this year, Evergreen kept on talking. How would you not celebrate this year?
I didn't
For
get
me,
it.
I was just gonna let it go.
As a
It was just
birthday
gonna be
lover that I
another
am,
day.
this was now a very, very special birthday. Like it was a significant year. I don't get it. Just giving you you poor heads up. For my 30th, oh, you are in soup.
Where there's no way, like I would be actually shocked
Hmm.
if you see. In fact, I realize now, guys. See, let me put it out there because I'm sure that we'll come back to tell the story. I will be part of that planning committee just so that I can have sanity for myself. It's just better to be fully involved from the
Hmm.
beginning than
You
to start
boo,
to
you
see.
boo,
I know that
you
that's
are
what's
in
going to
soup.
happen.
For my 30th, oh, my next year birthday, I'm already like, I already have an idea in mind
Oh,
for my
guys,
photo
do you
shoot.
see? This is what
I
I
mean,
mean. I've
mo-
never had a photo shoot for my like last year. Oh, sorry, this year's birthday was the only one where I took pictures on the day. I never gave fought to me hard. Like she
yes,
couldn't believe the fact that I wasn't having like a photo shoot before the
I
day.
didn't get it.
She kept on fighting. I'm
I'm
like,
like, you're
I'm
not going to
not
turn
doing this.
30 twice.
I'm not doing this.
But at least we
It's just
got
a
bomb
number.
photos on the day itself. If that had not happened, ha, I was on that case now. All initially it was no, I don't want to do anything. She ended up doing something though, because no, that's not gonna. I'm not gonna allow that.
And it was a good thing. It was a really, really fun one. So
See, and she
I
ended up
get
having
that.
fun.
Yeah. So it's good to have that balance. It's good to have that balance. What are
Yeah.
your plans for Christmas, New Year, and what are you looking forward to in the new year?
For Christmas, we're traveling. I'm absolutely looking forward to
I
my
think,
time off
should
work.
we say this in like past tense? Well, consider the fact that we're recording before the Christmas. Okay, it's fine. Our listeners will get it
Yeah, you. I mean, we already mentioned to them that we record ahead of
before.
time
Yeah.
too.
So,
So, for Christmas, at the time that you guys are listening to this, yeah, we would have traveled. But I'm looking forward to getting time away from work. Work has been
yeah,
really crazy in the last
I can
4 months for
imagine.
me. So I'm absolutely like looking forward to just being away and whatnot. So we're traveling, and it would be nice like to spend Christmas away from our house and be celebrating with people at
Is
the
it
end of the
warmer
day.
where you're going? Do you know?
A little bit
Okay.
warmer than here. So that would be nice. So we'd be spending Christmas with friends.
Okay, that's
So that
nice.
would be good too. Um and then we'll be back, hopefully spend some more time with friends as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in new year, I don't have like any major things planned out yet. The only thing I'm sure of that I
I'm
plan
shocked.
to do, yeah, I know.
I'm actually
Currently,
shocked.
in the short term, what I kind of have planned out is while I'm away from work, before I resume back in Jan, I plan to take a course.
Mm.
Um, and so that's kind of like the only thing that I'm certain about, because I know that okay, for Christmas and before the new year, it would be all festivity. I'm not gonna be in the mood to like want to like sit down and study
Mm.
anything.
Fair enough.
So when we are back, just a week before I resume back to work, I'm just gonna spend the time to you know take a course, and then we'll start planning towards Val's Day. Before you know it, January has
Wow.
finished, and then
Okay.
February.
Jeez.
But I right now I know I have plans already to take a couple of courses next year, so that I have certain that is gonna happen. Um, my birthday, I kind of have like ideas here and there in mind already for that as well. So as we proceed, into the year, we'll know more as yeah.
Hmm.
But that's
I look
me.
forward to
How
the
about
time
you?
where, before I talk about that, I look for a time where we will spend our birthday together. Have we ever spent our birthday together? I think in 20, what happened in 2015? 2015, we're together on my birthday. I don't know where you were on your birthday.
2015? No. Oh yeah, yeah,
20,
yeah, yeah.
is
So
it 20?
2015, we had not met. On my birthday,
Oh,
we had
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah,
met.
yeah.
Yes.
2016.
What year did you go to India again?
2016, well, that was November.
Oh, it was November. I can't remember what happened in
I know that
2016.
2016 I was at work. 2017, we're together on my birthday because my birthday was always also at work. You don't
No,
remember what happened in 2017? I think I
no, I
remember
can't
what happened
remember.
with you. Was not 2017 that she went away that year with that boy? Um, uh,
Excuse me. I'm like, wait, what? What boy? No, I remember. So
you really
2018.
want me to call it out now? Do you want me to say everything?
Just because actually, no, I can't remember. That's why I'm like 2017.
2017,
No,
before we
2018.
parted ways. Let me put it that way. Before we went to different countries,
I swear,
2017 we were together. We're together on my birthday because we're both at work.
I swear, I
Was it
can't
not you
remember.
that brought cake that they sent you to deliver to me?
Yeah, I
2017.
remember. I think okay, yeah, that's yeah, yeah. I remember that cake beat. But the one that you said that I went away with one boy, Jesus
Yes, it was
Christ.
that. If it's not 2016, I'm not sure it's 20. I think it's 2017.
Because 20, so it's 2018. I can remember that I traveled and we weren't like
No,
you were
yeah,
already in
I
the
was I was
UK.
I was in the UK 2018 now.
Yeah, I swear I can't remember.
Anyways, it's fine. But that's just to
Wow.
show you the things that she used to do that year. We thank God for growth. Anyways,
Hey,
back
people
to
of God, I am a good girl. I don't know what this girl is talking about, but I know that I'm a good girl. Wait,
we
but
all
I
know
remember
that good is relative, but
2017.
that's fine.
2017 on my birthday, actually, I remember exactly what happened. Myself, Bimbo, and Pichon. I remember we went for lunch.
And where was I?
I swear I can't. That's why I'm like, I can't remember. And I remember that was the day I was wearing the dress that your mom bought for me. Your mom traveled somewhere. I think she came to the UK and she bought me one purple dress like this.
The one that we both had.
No, 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 no,
Because
no,
there was
not
a
the one.
dress
No,
that
no,
we both
not
had.
that one. Not that one. There was one other one that she got for me that was like netty or whatnot. And I remember that I was wearing that dress.
Okay, I don't remember.
You see? I don't know where you were, but
That you see, I'm actually going to go and look after we're done recording. I'm going to go and check the records and find that. And guys, I'm going
Jesus
to come and
Christ.
give you the details of
Oh
what
my
happened
God.
next
This
episode. Just
girl.
watch out for it. I'm going to
No,
give you the
she
receipts.
wants to
I'll
be
come
calling
here
me
with the
out.
receipts.
Oh
Ehen.
God.
Let me
Wait,
see. 20. Are you really checking right now?
I am because I'm like,
Oh God.
no, I actually can't remember that. See, 2017. See, you guys can't see these photos, but I don't know if you can see. Can
Oh,
you
I remember this.
see?
Oh, right. But where was I?
Exactly. I don't know where you were because Peter actually took that photo.
I think that's the year you went away with that boy. But anyways, let's move on. 20,
So how am I
23.
here in
You
this
could have
photo?
taken the picture before now.
No, I remember clearly very well. 2017. I remember what happened on
Guys,
my
the only
birthday.
reason why she's saying all this is because she doesn't want to admit that she went away with one boy.
I
But it's
didn't go
okay.
away with one boy.
It's okay.
Truth.
It's fine.
Oh,
It's okay. It's in the past. So all is forgiven in the past. It's okay, honestly.
and you know it's so
All is
annoying right
forgiven.
now.
All is forgiven. It's
And you
fine.
guys would think that truly I'm trying to evade what she's saying,
What
but
do you
I
think they will believe? You or
promise
me?
you,
What do you
I
think our
remember my
listeners will believe? You
2017.
or me?
I remember my
You or me?
2017. Wait, let me give a. small gist as to why I remember what happened on that 2017 birthday. What I remember very well was because
Let me even
Adibanjok
find where I was.
actually was around, and I remember he called me, and I
Mhm.
didn't believe that it was in town for my birthday.
Mhm.
And I remember that after this launch that I said I went with Don and Bimbo, I remember we were coming back when he called me back, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I actually didn't believe it. I thought you were doing April Fool's Day for me to me. And I remember that. Yes, that's why I remember the 2017 birthday very well. So whatever this girl is saying is in the mud.
See, guys, I'm going to go and find receipts. I will have
Jesus
evidence somewhere. I will
Christ.
find it.
Okay,
Even if it
fine.
means going through all of our chat history, wherever they are, I will find
Where
it
are you going
and
to
I will
find
come
all
back.
our chat history?
Is it not me again? I'll find it, guys. Don't worry. I'll come back next episode with the
You
receipts.
know what,
Guys,
guys? I think
watch
this is
out.
a good
Watch
point
out.
to actually wrap up this episode.
Oh my God. Wow. So because you want to evade this, no
No,
problem.
but I
No
already gave my.
problem.
Oh God.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay. We wish everyone a great Christmas, New Year celebration. Better 2023 than 2022. Great things, more travels, less
More
corner
travels for
things,
sure.
less going away with boys
What
and
did
all
you
of
just say?
that.
Corner things. That corner thing you said is like literally reminding me of Jaws.
True that. True.
Jaws of I said what if you listen to I said what I said, you know what I'm talking about by saying
That's what
corner
you're trying
things.
to do right now. That's
I
that's what
am
you're trying to.
not.
But it's okay. It's okay. Anyways,
Anyways, guys, it's so good to be back.
so good.
We have exciting things planned out for
Oh
this season.
yes.
We hope you guys are excited as we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't forget to listen, share, like,
Like,
especially now on YouTube, now that you can watch a video. So
subscribe.
subscribe
Follow us on Instagram as well and on
and
Twitter at
Twitter.
the Newbie Sisters.
Yes, and put on your socials as
Yeah,
well.
of course. I hope
Okay,
everyone has a lovely 2023 and happy.
great. Bye, guys.
Bye.